Help me. Frenemies. So frenemies. I guess that's what we call them, frenemies. When friends go from friends to enemies. And what are some of the things that happens? What happens? I want to know what really happens that turn friends to enemies. And could friends ever really be enemies? Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like even when I'm mad at somebody, I still want to be their friend. I don't know. Could be just me, but that is a question. So please comment, like, share. Please speak on this topic. This topic, like I said, is when friends become enemies. And I just want everyone to comment on this topic. And hey, cuz, and tell me, can friends become enemies? And if friends do become enemies, what are some of the things that will cause a friend to become an enemy? That is like, I don't know. I mean, I remember, okay, I hate to talk about my own business, but if I'm going to talk about somebody's business, it's got to be my own, right? So I remember I did have a friend, right? I wouldn't say we're enemies, though. I wouldn't say we're enemies. I would say she kind of stopped speaking to me, but that doesn't make a person an enemy, right? Please chime in, please speak, help me. I need you guys' feedback on this so I can get an idea on, where I should gauge this type of situation. Like, what? Oh, my cousin Nick said, disloyal. So Nick, I need more. Like you, that's kind of like that's like surface, like disloyal. What is considered like disloyal? Like, what would we consider being disloyal? What is this like? Tell me, speak. Anything you say, I'm gonna read it, and then we're gonna have dialect about it. And if you want to come on, I can add you to it. I can add you to the live, so this way you can come on and speak about it. But once again, Nikki said, Jazz, we started the topic when friends become frenemies, whatever they call it. So if you betray my trust. So Nikki said, when someone betrays your trust, that's when you could become a frenemy. Frenemy, enemy, how do you say that? Frenemy? I don't know. Come on, Tiana Taylor.
I'm
I got
so
Tiana Taylor in the building, guys.
I,
I would like to see Tiana
I'm
Taylor.
so
She's in the
I
building.
I'm so in my
Tiana
feelings
Taylor is
right
a special
now.
guest on the show today. It's okay, Jack.
My nose itch.
So Nikki said when Nikki says disloyal when you betray my trust, that's when you could become a friend of me. I was about to give an example of my situation when I was gonna say, but I don't feel the person became an enemy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, is there such things like when we be not speaking mean we're enemies? Like, how does that work? Like, how does that work? Like, are we enemies once we stop speaking? Are you guys enemies once you start
I,
speaking?
I think there's levels. Like, okay, let's just say we're going shopping, and then I go all the way to the designated meeting spot, and you be like, "Oh, Jazz, me and my man, or something. I'm not making it, bitch. I'm already out here. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Somebody else call and be like, oh, what you doing? I'm be like, me and Pretty was supposed to meet up, but I'm not talking to that bitch right now. Like, she got me mad. Now I'm mad. Like, there's different levels of not talking. Are we not talking for 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 months, 5 years? Like, there's different. My nose is. I'm so sorry, but yeah, there's different levels. Like, if I'm not talking to you right now
Mm-hmm.
or ever, I don't know. This, so if I'm not talking to you because you made me mad temporarily, then we're not frenemies. Like, I'll still fuck with you, bitch. You my bitch, whatever, bitch. You know, I'll be mad. But if you did something, then it's like
Answer one of the
I ain't
invites.
fucking with you.
Okay, so
Okay,
Nikki
I ain't
said,
fucking with you.
right. So Nikki says, no, when you're grown and mature, we don't have to be enemies. Our friendship is just redefined. It's hard to say or in a text, but laughing out loud. So I can add you. You can come on air and
Yeah, Nikki needs to come on. Nikki needs to
Nikki,
come on.
you can come on and we can speak about it. So add the little
My
comment.
nose
All
is
right,
really.
here she come.
I can't really be on the screen. My hearing's on. I got to do it on.
Oh gosh, it's okay. You still popping. Don't make a difference. You lit.
So I think when after you're a certain age, you become an adult, and you have friends that you no longer see eye to eye with, or let's just say they screw you over, whatever, tell your business, whatever it is. At this age, I think we're too old to be making enemies.
Right.
All right. I think it's a more mature level where I can just play my distance from you. I no longer trust you with certain things. I no longer talk to you as often as I may. I may have to show you the distance to let you know that we not vibing no more.
Right.
It's not like, but enemies, I think for you to have to really disrespect my mother, my kids, then we want some enemy shit.
Then we okay.
It go from I'm not talking to you to I'm not fucking with you. If you saying I'm not rocking with her, I ain't fucking with her, that's a cut divide. That's an enemy. There you go, mom.
You heard her, Nick?
What she said?
She said, so say it again, Jazz. I can't repeat it all.
Is a difference from when you go, I'm not talking to her, so I'm not fucking with her. When you say I ain't fucking with her, messing with her,
if I'm not talking to you,
then I know.
She said, if I ain't talking to you, I ain't fucking with you then.
But Nikki, what about if we was going shopping and I ain't meet you? You just gonna cut me off?
She said, so if y'all was going shopping and she didn't show up, you gonna just cut her off, right?
No, I thought we was talking about enemies.
Right. So she's saying like this. Right. So she's saying you're not gonna be an enemy, you just gonna be a frenemy from a distance. If you feel disrespected. But now if you violate, see, there's a difference. See, you can disrespect, right? But if you violate, now you change the playing field. Like now you an enemy.
Got you.
Right.
Right.
Like if you disrespectful, if we friends and you did some shit, like we might get past it because we real friends. You understand what I'm saying? We can check each other. Everybody's checking.
Right.
Just make sure you know how to check me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can always call me by my phone and like, yo, I feel like we did yada yada yada. A real friend.
Yes.
And move on. But if you violate, there is no discussion we need to have. If you violate, you violated me. That's what it is. Our friendship is now redefined to the point where I don't fuck with you. I ain't gotta hate you, but I ain't fucking with you because for real, I might have told you some personal shit that I really still gotta watch it. Right.
So you don't want to be too far across the line because you don't want them to go too far across the line. So you play it neutral, but you playing a distance.
But you playing it, and that's where the grown and mature come in. I'm just gonna back away from you. I'm just not gonna talk. We just don't fuck around like that. That's it.
Right.
Shit, that happened with family.
All the time you gotta play those. You gotta, some friends, family's family, and then sometimes you gotta take that. I'm gonna check you at the family reunion. I'm gonna see you at the
one time a year.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I'm gonna see you. Other than that, if there's no events for the year, then I guess I won't see you.
But you know what? Some shit is so. Some people could violate you so bad where you know what? I can't even address you because I might want to put you up.
Right. I might want to fight.
Right. So it's best because my next word's gonna want to be "but Your Honor." I might just have to.
She said she don't want to be like, but Your Honor. What happened was,
So I might just need to back up. I might just need to cut the relationship off. Some relationships that you need to cut off don't need that explanation.
Right. So
at 45 to have an enemy at 45, like shit, I had to screw your husband. Like who has enemies at 45?
Right. And that's true. Like, so how do you feel about it, Jazz? You get enemies at 43?
One, I don't know who's 43 over here in this.
Oh, I forgot 25. I'm sorry, 25. Oh my gosh.
Let me fix my shades. Obviously, I'm not looking 25 today.
I got Tatiana as my guest over here. Can you see her?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I got Tiana Taylor, guys, as my guest over here. Say hello to Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor's in the building. Y'all didn't know I was friends with celebrities, but I am. I'm friends with celebrities. I'm trying to get it in the camera. I'm trying to do without the glare. All right.
What are you showing?
I'm trying to show you. I'll try to show you. I'm trying to show you, Miss Tiana Taylor, in the building.
She's so disrespectful
today, looking like Tiana Taylor on some real.
I came on camera because I'm vivid. I'm mad. I'm a lot. I'm a lot of negative feelings. And if this is episode 8, 9, 10, 12, or whatever, y'all should know me a little bit by now. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see my attitude. You see how my aura. I'm like this. Today I'm like this. So for somebody to take me there, let me just explain. Nobody takes me there. Let's just put that out there right now.
But
like
you did.
No one's worth.
You there? You just.
But
said.
let me explain. Let me just. There's a disclosure coming.
Oh,
no one takes me there. I can only take myself there by allowing whatever somebody's intentions to take me there mess with me. You understand? So, I am in a funk. But it's because I care. And when you care, it's because you allow yourself to care. So I'm mad more at myself for caring about the situation more than it really is. So that's why I'm in a funk and I can't bring myself down, because how do you argue with yourself? Do you argue with yourself?
No, there's places for that. You get yourself together. You gotta look in the mirror. When you see this, Nikki, I got it. She can't look in the mirror and talk to herself because she look like Tiana Taylor. So when she
I'm gonna need her to stop.
Tiana Taylor, so she can't give herself that feedback. You cannot go in the mirror looking like Tiana Taylor and think you can give yourself a pep talk. You gotta go look like Josh.
You do not. I'm not looking like Jasmine today. I'm not
looking like Josh today. You're looking like Tiana Taylor. Yes. She don't know what they are anymore. Are y'all frenemies?
I want to say, Pretty want to freaking laugh over here, and ain't no shit funny today. Ain't no happy joy today. But I want to say, huh, Nikki?
Is there a track record?
No, there's no. Is there a track record of the doing wrong? Oh my God, I'm having all technical difficulties.
No, okay, so this is how I feel. There's no disclaimer. I'm gonna say what the fuck I'm gonna say, and there's no whatever. Males, not men. Males when they become comfortable with the things that they do, they become sloppy. With that being said, that's in anything, in crimes, in relationships, in friendships, they become sloppy. So my thing is, if it's a track record, I wouldn't know, but because I don't know if this happened previously or it's gonna happen in the future, it came out. I'm gonna take that as a mental note. Moving forward accordingly, that's where I'm at right now. Do I move forward, knowing that all right, now I know you going this way? I need to do this. Or do I just need to stand by and look at you sideways? What type of relationship do we go now? So that's where I'm at. I just feel like if you did it before, or you're gonna do it again. And because you sloppy, you got caught. So being that you got caught, is this the big one, the little one, the medium one, or what? And that's with anything, a friendship, a relationship, or anything. Because a lie could be, is that I caught you in a little lie or I caught you in a big lie? Or why are you lying? So.
But I think it's all how you address that, how you know what I'm saying? Because you can't ignore shit like that. You can't ignore it because then they get over again, right?
Right.
So you gotta kind of head that shit on head first. Like, yo, I see you. I want you to know I recognize this shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more how you, like, if we're gonna be friends, if you value my friendship, because we still talk about friends, right?
Yeah. I don't know where they are right now. They is confusing right now.
Like, oh, is this a friendship? Like, we dating?
No.
I don't know what we doing. For real?
No. Oh no. This is.
So I think they both. I think at this point they both let the friendship. They let the feelings get too involved, and they both cross the lines. I think. So I think at this point is like, I don't know if it could be mended because they both were saying some hard things that shouldn't be said to each other if we friends.
That is not true. I said, first of all, this is not a sexual relationship. This is nothing about sex. It was a friend. It's when personal became when you brought your personal life into a business situation.
But I mean, friends.
Okay. So,
friends,
so it right.
You can check your friend, but that's what I feel like it just was too much words, and everyone.
It wasn't no damn words, Nikki. What I basically said was, I was like, there in life, there's certain bridges you just don't burn. So the person was like, oh well, so I was like, you're burning a bridge. I'm telling you right now, don't burn this bridge. And the person was like, well, you said it was burning. I said, well then, yeah, I guess it is burning. So then the person was like, well, let it burn. Oh. So we kept going on and on and on about it. So even when I said something to the mere fact, like, yo, I'm over here contemplating 7 ways to smack you in the back of your head, you know, there was words that said behind that, like, oh, you must not know I'm from the projects. I said, I don't give a fuck where you from. You in the hood right now. Like, you need to recognize where you like, nah. If you from the project, let me say something to you. First of all, if you from the, that does not define you at all. That just means where you previously lived. I can be from the suburbs and still bust your ass. No, I wasn't raised in the projects or anything like that. But nigga, I live in the hood. Like, we can get shit cracking. But I said, I don't care if Jesus Christ himself sent you down from the heavens above. Let's go there. But it wasn't. Those are not declamatory words. So the person was like, no, but whatever. But that's not something you're talking about.
Words.
That ain't no fucking fighting words. Fighting words is let's get it popping. Let's go. And you be like ready to think. So the person was like, well, didn't you say the bridge was burning? I said, yeah, I can see it from 7 states or something. They was like, well, why you just don't let the bridge burn? I said, at this point, you might as well call it London Bridge. And it was like, oh, the bridge is burning. The bridge, and I was like, and we don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. So we was just going back and forth.
So, all right, I mean,
it was being petty, but that's not. Pretty's like, oh my God, those are bad words. That ain't no damn bad words. Bad words is I'm a fuck. Make me. I know where your mother lives. Where your father. Like that's like what Nikki's saying. Those are bad words. Not this. Well, to me, and I'm the one that got burned.
If y'all didn't have no kid in the car, I wonder what y'all.
Oh yeah, I really think, yeah. You know, when I had an out of a body experience, I did want to smack that person in the. I did.
So Nikki said,
I was on the conduit.
Y'all need to put this on ice for a little while, and y'all need to, like, you know, just say hold on for a little couple of months until
calm down, right? Because you can't ask yourself if this is a friendship that I still want in the heat of things, because the emotions are too heightened.
Yeah.
Especially if y'all been friends for years, like, I gotta put this on ice for a minute and come at it, but I'm thinking more clearly. And I can probably check maybe some shit that I may have said. I can check myself and come to you differently. It all depends on how much I respect the person or the friendship.
Yeah.
I feel when you do, I hear you, Nikki. I feel when you do a grimy, chiceful, deceitful thing, you don't fuck with the person.
You gotta be a lady about it.
I'm being a lady right now. When you do deceitful, devious, grimy, slimy, sneaky,
Marcus,
selfish,
being a lady right now.
stubborn
You don't know
things.
about in the moment.
You don't mess with the person that you're doing the grimy, selfish, sneaky, snaky, selfish, stubborn things with. You don't fuck with your partner in crime.
Like, see, this is the problem. That's why I keep telling her. This is why she got the game twisted. Because you got to deal with people the way they are. If you know somebody's a little shady, you got to know they're going to be shady to you. It's just a matter of the time. Like, but Jasmine don't want to believe.
All right, Nikki, but I ain't get that memo. I ain't get that memo. So I got it now. I ain't get that memo. In certain things, Nikki, if I'm telling you everything,
that's how Jasmine
I'm not gonna cross you. I'm not gonna cross you, Nikki.
But a shade is a shade. A person, listen, I learned the hard way with family. I learned the hard way. I watched them do mad stuff to people, and I would never. I guess I was you, Jasmine, some years ago. I never thought in the world that shadiness would ever come to me. And when it did, it hurt. Oh my God, it cut deep. It cut so deep. I think I never spoke to that person for like 4 years. Like, it was some years.
You ever heard that saying when somebody show you who they don't believe them?
Right, you do believe them, but you just don't think it's gonna come to you because you think y'all Bonnie and Clyde, y'all Ace Boo Coons, y'all black and white, y'all up and down. You know what I'm saying? We inside out. And you learn the hard way when they bite you.
It ain't a lot of those out here.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Ain't no, be honest, Nikki, it's none out there. There's no such thing as not a lot. It's no such thing. A person will eventually show their true colors to you.
I have a girlfriend. I have a best friend. We've done some things together, both of us. Done some real things. And when we stopped being friends, that shit never came out.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
Came out. My stuff never came out. Never came out. Even though we wasn't friends. So her husband, so my husband, like, shit never came out because I think there are certain people, I think there are some individuals that are that loyal to a friendship, and even if a friendship don't last, that they still stay loyal to who they were, who they are. You understand what I'm saying? But that's rare. That is a very rare find.
Right, but I think that's different though too. That person may not have been a person that would do another person foul on the strength of I can manipulate a situation, and that's how they give it up. So that person, when you and that person break away, it's gonna be a breakaway mutual. Like, I'm not messing with her, but I would never give her information because we both got dirt in each other that could be foul to each other, and I'm not gonna put I don't want her to put my business in the street.
First of all, I would, when I'm mad at you, that's the worst time to get any dirt out of me about you. Like, if me and Nikki is friends, and I'll get Nikki mad, Nikki get me mad, Pretty can't be like, yo, Jazz, so, such and such about Nikki, right? That girl, no, we're not doing that. Well, that's one thing. We're not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that. You can go get that from somebody else. Like, whatever beef we got, we like. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It takes it to a whole new level. Sometimes you can come back from a fuck up, but when you start talking like that, I would even come back just to tell you. Right, just to tell you, like, yo, bitch, I would have forgive you fucking with my man, but when you told Samantha and Trisha and all of them that my feet stink, or just the little shit like that, they came back and told me, because you probably told them more. You know what I'm saying? You probably told them when I was boosting and shit like that, but they didn't tell me that. I just need to, like, you fucked up, but I was gonna forgive you on, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't do that. Like, I'm mad at you for this problem and this problem only. So I'm not gonna add on to it.
Shaking my head.
Let's hear this, Marcus.
You don't ever let a mother effer know every move. Simply. I mean, that's what they teach.
That goes back to the episode. Yeah.
Don't tell the left hand what the right hand is doing, right? You can't always tell the left hand what the right hand is doing, and that's true. But when you say somebody's your bestie, normally you tell your bestie just about everything, right? And before me and Jazz we had a conversation. We talked about there's levels to who you can tell what to, because even though this might be your bestie, Jasmine said her bestie might be good, but her bestie might not want to hear her bedroom stories. But she got that over teen partner that she can tell the nasty, kinky stories about too. But it's things.
And then I got my ratchet friend. I can tell all my crimes and boosted stories too. Like, let me stop saying boosted before people think I'm really boosted. But I can tell, my ghetto stories. Oh, you know what I'm saying? My other stories. Like, yeah, like, so I'm the first. Friend. I got three.
You got your bougie friend. You got your ratchet friend, and you got your sex toy partner friend.
I got. I don't know if those are the categories, but yeah.
I got too many friends. I'm like, I don't think I tell anybody anything. I'm like,
wait, Nikki. What are your categories? How many friends you have? Like friends?
She don't got that many friends.
I ain't got that. I'm cool with a lot of people, but I got like 4,000.
Okay, right. You see, so everybody serves a different purpose.
Are they in different categories? No, they all in the same category.
So you told all of them, everything. You told all of them everything.
She said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
She told them everything.
Like only 4.
Jasmine said, "No, you can't."
You don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Tiana said, "No, you can't tell everything."
Thank you, Tiana. Is it Tiana?
No, you Tiana Taylor, boo, you.
Oh, you need to stop. You need.
About what I do or what I say, Tiana. So, like they gonna accept all of me, everything you do. I said, I'm loud. You gonna accept that you gonna accept.
No, all right. So it must be me. Because I probably have different personalities. So my friends go to the personality. I'm not telling my best friend. I'm not telling my best friend. Right.
Well, she got 4 different personalities, so she got 4 different sets of friends, and she got to Listen, Linda.
Nikki. My best friend, that's the one that I tell my passcodes to, my bank accounts, my Facebook, all of that too. Those are the kids' godmother, right? That's the one. I can't be telling her shit that I done committed and crimes, because she got to testify in court. And who gonna take my kids, Nikki? Who gonna take my kids? Nobody want them. So that one I gotta protect by the court of law. She has to be credibly undeniable.
Late 40s. Yes, she is.
Why is Nikki laughing?
Tiana's another personality. She said that's why. So Jasmine's not here today. We got Tatiana Ali.
Right.
So what bridge did he burn? What bridge was burn? Was it Jazz? Was it Tiana?
I can safely say Jasmine is not here today.
So you want to know which friendship did the gentleman burn? Which person? Which person?
I would say the main one, Jasmine. He probably burned Jasmine. Jasmine. I can't even say it right today. It's just Jasmine.
Jasmine. He burned Jasmine. The main person.
He burned Jasmine.
That's it.
The main. You got like 6 other personalities you could have fucked with. I wouldn't even cared about, but not Jasmine. That's my personal, right? Not Jasmine. Like, I don't even got names for the other personalities because I don't even know how many other.
Every time I'm live, because I don't know who's gonna show up on which given day that we are on live. But today, Miss Taylor is not playing with y'all, okay? She's giving y'all the big eye sunglasses, and she's letting y'all know it's not going down. She's not happy about it, and you better fix it. You don't want no problem.
Ayana, Ayana, please, Ayana.
Ayana, please, somebody get Miss Ayana Van Zandt on this line so she can fix
Please.
Tiana and Josh's life.
I didn't even know she had a last name. What's her last name? Desmond?
No, Van Zandt.
Oh, Denzel?
Oh, forget about it. Just forget it. Don't worry about it.
Ayana.
Just say Ayana.
This is Pretty with a Touch of Jazz. Please fix something.
Fix
something.
Let me tell you something, Jazz. You must really, this guy got to be your friend. For it to bother you, you got to care about that person. Because only people we care about bother.
Exactly.
So
you can fool yourself, but you got to care something about this friend. That friendship got to mean something. Like all jokes aside, that friendship got to mean something. But it's to bother you the way it does.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But now you got to.
It probably do. I've been rocking with this person, you know what I'm saying, on a business tip for 3 years, and we did deals and we never crossed each other. This person mentioned me. This person schooled me. You don't like how the master cutthroat the grasshopper. Like, you just don't do that. Like, nigga, I'm still learning. So now you telling me to cut you? Right, is that what you're telling me? I just don't know.
I don't know.
But
I need to put this one in the lesson book too.
Maybe you're not really hearing his whole side because you so heightened and upset. You know, when we really mad, we don't really listen to somebody else's side. We just in our feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So is it safe to say that if y'all took a step back and maybe he could get this point across?
If I step back any further, I'm gonna be in another country.
Never mind.
Oh my goodness. It's okay.
Did you not hear the bridge? You can see the bridge burn for over 7 states.
So it's a wrap. So that's it. It's nothing we can do. It's nothing we can say. This situation has now.
Nah, this is the only way. The only way it can be reconciled, Nikki, is you got to take it back to old school, right? You got to put me. You got to put me and that person in a room and lock the door. Lock it. Lock.
Y'all gotta go to the playground with the Vaseline.
Right.
You need Vaseline?
I got it. I'm ready. It's going. I'm ready.
You need Vaseline?
Right. We gotta shoot a fair one. Exactly. Like,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
Nah, just give me 3 minutes. I'm a big girl. Just give me 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Listen, Linda,
the first one come out crying. But
what if nobody's crying? What if it's just like or war?
I feel like when you argue, if this is your friend or anybody, once you arguing and you stop the argument, that's it. We talked about this previously in the episodes. So once that door is open, everything is left in that room. I had my chance to get everything off my chest, whether we talk about it or we physically fight about it. I'm in a way, I mean it and I don't mean it.
You don't really, like, your body is sore. I'm just saying, I'm 45. I swing too much. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to talk. I want to sit at the table and have a
Oh God. My thing is
right. We can talk, but let it once the argument stops. Once you done said what you said and I said what I said, and it stops because the argument stops. No one ever puts an ending at an argument. It just happens to stop. It stopped because you said what you said and I said what I said, and there's nothing more to say. So let's just leave it right there. That's it.
So this is the question I have then.
Now moving forward, let's go to Chipotle. Let's go to Red Lobsters. Let's go eat. Let's go. That's it.
But what happens when people say stuff that I can't sit down and associate with anymore?
Then you get your ass up. You stand up. You stand up and you stand strong.
Huh? But I like for me, certain things you can't say certain things to me and we come back. I'm sorry. It's just like.
Yeah.
I feel like
this one you can. I feel like it's a stupid argument. It's not, but it's the principle. It's a money issue. I'm not big on money. You can have the money. Even when you gave me the money, I threw it back at you because my husband takes very good care of me. It was the principle. And I'm not going to let money ever in my life ruin anything, a friendship, anything. I'm
So
not, because
I don't understand why y'all didn't choose your words. Because like it's not so much why you fighting, it's how you was fighting. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I think that's a problem that you missing. Like, it's the fact of how you was fighting. It's like once you start fighting dirty, that's it.
It wasn't dirty. Oh, it could have got dirty. It could have got Christina Milian, like it could have got Christina Aguilera dirty. We could have got dirty. Like we could have took some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Some aggressions out, some secrets out.
Who started with the fight, the dirty fight first? Who started fighting dirty? Jasmine.
I probably said, don't burn this bridge. Like, don't burn this bridge. That's not a fight, and that's a warning.
Jasmine,
I'm talking to you.
The person is like, I burn bridges. So Jasmine tried to tell the person, you burning this bridge. And the person said, okay, let it burn.
Don't burn it. Don't burn it.
So it's like, okay, you told the bridge is burning, then let it burn. So as far as the person can feel, the bridge is burned. There's nothing to talk about. It done burnt. But Jasmine don't really feel that way. Jasmine really didn't want to burn the bridge. Jasmine got a lot of the last words. But now,
no, I did not. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad.
That this situation is almost a dud at this point. And now the question:
somebody has to apologize.
So, Jazz, you gotta apologize.
Fuck out of here, bitch! You better revise that sentence.
See, Jasmine said. What you said, Jazz? What you say?
You gotta revise that sentence. Why do I have to apologize when you burn me? You burn me. That person burned me. Why do I have to apologize? What I'm apologize for saying? You burned the bridge?
She said, you're not apologizing for what happened. You're apologizing for the reaction of your reaction to what happened.
Okay. I'm going to say on live. I'm going to say Jasmine. I'm going to channel. I don't know where she at. I'm going to speak for her right now. Jasmine, apologize to Dr. Mr. Secret Sergeant Lieutenant Barry Braxton of Barry Global Inc. Services or whatever for my reaction to the situation, my remarks to the situation that occurred on Friday. There you go. I said it on live. I apologize for what I said.
He blocked us, so I don't know if he's gonna watch this live.
he ain't block pretty. He ain't block pretty. So I apologize to Barry Braxton. And that's it. I said it 2 times.
That's it.
For the people in the back. And
hopefully, Barry, you can be strong enough to accept Miss Jasmine's friendship. I mean, Jasmine's apology for her verbal response to the situation you guys had going on. She did not mean to say some of the things she was saying. She just got her feeling just got a little bit ahead of her. But she definitely wanted to apologize, and she would like to address the situation in a better manner. She still would like to address what happened, but she would like to address it in a better way. So hopefully,
what's his name, Barry?
Yeah.
And more importantly, Barry, she values the friendship and the work friendship that you guys had. So that's why it became super emotional. And you have to respect that, because that was just her feeling disrespected by someone who she said he brought her in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what that is. So understand the emotion part of it. And she said she's sorry. Damn, get over it.
Thank you.
So hopefully Mr. Barry would get a chance to hear this live and respect that his friend would like to be friends again. She doesn't want to be frenemies. She just wants to be friends.
After y'all fight. No?
Right. After, right.
Give me my 3 minutes. Being that you from the project and I'm from the hood.
from the
Let
project.
me explain something to you. People from the projects are punk. There's punks in the projects. Projects is not define who the fuck you are. You define who you are. I don't care where you from. You from the projects or whatever. Punks are in the projects. I said it. There are punks in the projects.
There are punks in the project. Punk rocks?
Yes. Everybody in the project don't know how to fight. Oh, I'm from the project.
That's a fact.
I don't care. That doesn't mean anything. It's not like you get a certification of project justification. Like you don't get.
Jasmine, you want to be friends with the person, right? So I don't think you should keep talking like this.
I'm in my feelings.
Friendship, you want to get back.
I think Jasmine need to go sit back down because Jasmine's coming out now. All right, Jasmine, go sit down. Go sit down. Let me wipe my tears.
You just had that conversation.
You see, Nikki pulled out Jasmine. I told her to go sit down. Not today. Don't get on the camera. I told her that.
OMG. This is how it goes down here in the room. Pretty with a touch of jazz. You never know what we're going to talk about. You never know what's going to be said. But guys, it's always entertaining. You will always get a laugh. Even when you get the truth, it's always expressed in some funny. So, like Nick, everybody said, in these days and age, in 2021, I don't even know what year we're in. Don't mind me. What year we in?
21.
21.
What's not 21
years no more. Life is good. I don't have to keep up with the year no more. But 2021, Nikki has said it. We should not be creating any enemies. We might lose friends. I might start speaking, but you should not be creating enemies. And sometimes I want to know: can somebody be can you have an enemy and you don't even know it?
No, they could be an enemy.
A hater.
Oh, so they considered a hater,
right? Because if you don't, right.
No, because I think having an enemy is that like more like a state of mind for you, for yourself.
I don't know, because I feel like there's people that like, I wouldn't say they my enemy, but I feel like I must be their enemy because they always got something to say. They always got issues or problems.
Mom, wait.
So what does that mean? How does that work out? Like, I'm like, so I feel like
number A. Number A.
Okay.
Right.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Okay. What I had.
All right, go.
I'm
so you just drawing on my side.
I don't feel any type of way.
Right.
Because I'm not giving
It's done, Mom.
No, exactly.
It's done.
So I don't think
That's it, done, right?
So I mean, you could have an enemy and you not know it.
no, I can't have it because in my book you're not my enemy.
Okay. So how do you say that? Like, so
I just said it. I don't know way.
right. So yeah, I'm not sure. You're not my enemy, but I'm your enemy. That what?
That's up to that person.
Right. So a person could be
Right, I did take him back in the room.
that's that person's problem. That's how I feel too. I feel like sometimes people have issues with you, but that's their problem. Like, that's their issue. That's their situation. They gotta figure it out.
Right. And if you tell me you have an enemy, the only thing I can think of is that the reason why you're telling me is you think you want us to live.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I can't imagine somebody saying, yo, I don't like you, you're my enemy, and you want shit to get worse at this age. Because back in the day, you telling me that,
Right. Right. You want to go in the closet? Like, you want to go to the playground? Like,
you want to beat up the hill? Like, what we doing?
I be like, yo, meet me at the hill. Meet me at the top. You know, on top of 49. You know how we give it up.
Nah, it used to be like this. 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. That's how you used to be like.
3 o'clock. I'm gonna bust your ass. Your eye gonna leak.
Clarify some stuff. You want me to understand right?
Right.
The grown me, I don't understand another adult.
You always was fighting, Kim said.
Me, I wasn't, but see, that's what I'm saying.
Nikki trying to get on the podcast like she's so sophisticated and grown. No, you cross Nikki like you cross the street and Nikki will cut you. Nikki, tell the truth. Nikki, who are you right now, Nikki? You got personality too? Let's link up.
People do they work.
Let's link up, Nikki. Let's link up. Cause Kim just pulled your whole card. Like Nikki, you know you were cut. You were cut. So let's go, Nikki. She like ever since I've been grown, I have evolved to acknowledge that there's a discussion that needs to be made. Fuck out of here, Nikki. We ain't talking, Nikki. We ain't talking, Nikki. Bring back the old Nikki. 1988 Nikki.
Old Nikki.
I need 1988 Nikki.
She need 1988.
I need her to come on. I need her, like, cause her and Jasmine need to talk. Right? Did I tell you to go see out Jasmine?
I'm proud
Jasmine,
of Nikki.
Jasmine.
I love her and miss her, but you a beast.
Nikki's a beast. Jasmine, go sit back down. Go sit down. No, I need to see Nikki. Where Nikki? Cause I don't know who. Nah,
you know who the other
Nikki,
one was?
I don't know who the other one was. And she knew I ain't know her, so I believe that was really her, and that wasn't her.
Yes. Yo, when you gotta go to court and you gotta pay the attorney and the other person gotta leave the way, that shit makes you grow up.
You tried it, Nikki. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for pulling out the real Nikki, Kim. Thank you for pulling out the real Nikki, because this one right now, I don't know who she is. Talk about no. I think that there's a discussion that needs to be made because we're adults now.
We're adults
we're not.
now. No, she said
no, we ain't no different. We just older. We just older. Because right now I'm taking it back to the playground. Shoot me that 5. We from the hood. Shoot me that 5. Give me that 5 minutes.
Let me get that 5.
I'm not, but I'm a little older, so I can take 3. 3 is good. My stepmother can hold 3. 3. Yo, I'm a big girl. I can do 3.
Done. So this is what it is. So I'm saying I'm always cordial with it. Like, long as you don't come in my space, I'll be like, whatever. I don't really be caring. Like, I don't lose my composure until you start coming in my space. Once you start coming in my space, then I'm gonna feel away, and I'm gonna get. But I have to stay godly because my pastor's always looking. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do it because I don't do it because God is always watching. That's the real reason. So I be feeling like I'm about to go ballistic on somebody and really put a 2-piece in a biscuit. But I be like, what is God gonna say after? Like,
no, this is what you gotta tell God. God, please protect that person. If I fucks with you, God, that means you know me. So I'm gonna need you to put the bubble, send a couple of angels down, guard that person, because I'm coming for that person, God. You know me. That's the only thing I'm saying to God. I'm not gonna be like, forgive me. Now he gonna, sometimes God be like, yo, get her. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be like, God sent me. God sent me to whoop your ass. Amen.
she want peanut butter and jelly. I gave her 2 already.
What they say? I'ma pray for you. Now I already did before I came. That's why you still walking away. I'ma pray. I prayed for you.
I prayed
for you. I already did that before I came. So you're gonna take this ass whooping and you're gonna be good.
See, I've been wanting to do that, but I have to remember, I don't think God wants me to give no ass.
No, he does. He does.
Mine said the Lord. He be trying to.
No, he does. He does.
Everything he said, like revenge is mine, said the Lord. Pretty. So you take the situation in your own hand. You remove me from the situation, pretty.
No, nah. That's not true. That's not true. When God allows you to go into a situation and you come out of it, He was always there with you. So, with that being said, that's like God gives us timeouts when we be doing shit and we be like, yo, God, let me hit the slaughter, yo, God, get me out of jail. Let this car swipe real quick. God be like, you're being bad, my daughter. No, time out. So God put us on timeout too. So what I'm saying is, right now, it's allowed. God allows you to
I don't want
up.
to be put on timeout. I don't want to miss none of my blessings.
It's okay. No, you're not gonna miss it. You're not gonna miss it. He just pushed it. He just pushes it back a little bit. It's fine. You wouldn't need it right now. You didn't need it. You didn't need it. You do need to be pushed back. Certain people need that ass whooping for you. You need to be push that blessing back for you to give that person that ass whooping. And then when you whooping that ass, you think you blocking my motherfucking blessings. You see what you're doing to me? You making me block my blessings. Nah.
So now I gotta give them a double beating.
Wait, Nikki, man, your mother did it. This hurts me more than it hurts you. Really, bitch, because I don't see you crying, mama. I don't see you crying. And why she gotta sound out shit? Why she just can't hit me and that's it? Like, you have to sound out everything. Everything. You know, everything is like 3. That's 3. It's one word. You ain't gotta hit me 3 times, mama. You ain't gotta hit me 3 times. Everything. I don't know. It's just a lot. We Puerto Rican. We don't know how to talk. But it's a lot. I don't even know how it goes.
It's everything.
Mama, it hurt. It hurt. It's not hurting you. It's not hurting you.
It's not hurting your mama. It's hurting you.
No, it's not. So when somebody brings you to that point, and it don't have to be a physically. Now, sometimes it do got to be physical, but you just let them know that God allow me to whoop your ass because He brought me to your house safely to whoop your ass. He brought me to your job safely to whoop your ass.
Come on. So you gotta say God brought you to the job to whip her tail safely.
Safely.
So since God was with you,
He was with me.
Get there without any interruption.
But this is what happened.
This is God's will.
Right. This is what happened. God is like a true. This is what God did. This is where the story gets good.
Okay.
You ever had that friend that they came with you, but they knew you was gonna do something, but they be like, I'm just gonna wait outside. So God is, once you enter the premises, God was like, I'm just gonna stand outside. So He wasn't with you in there, but He safely came with you there, and He gonna wait for you outside because you gotta come back outside. Right, outside. So I'm gonna confirm. That's what God told me.
God is there. God showed up. Then I go back to God. Then I pick it back up. See,
right. Now we can go. Let's go. Like that's like God is like your little sister. You tag along, and then you be like, "Let's go, little sis. We're going back home. Let's go."
Jazz is back, Nikki. She told you.
I told her to go sit down.
Yes. You supposed to be eating this stuff.
I need.
I got a child break.
Nikki, I need you to talk to me.
This is what
you feel like God be bringing you places, right?
Divine ass whippings, they call it. Divine ass whippings.
Right.
Right. Right.
Yes, you are, Nikki. Nikki, me and you could be best friends. Right, Kim? Nikki, where you live at? I'm from Brooklyn. Where you at? We're about to pull out. Nikki don't want to give my address to me. Nikki don't want to give me her address. I told Jasmine to go sit down. Sit down, Jasmine. Huh?
She said she in Virginia. This is a Commonwealth. We can't do that out here.
No, that's why you come to Brooklyn for $97 on Spirit. Get on JetBlue, $97. I got you. Come to Brooklyn. We just in the Commonwealth.
She got to send him a free plane ticket.
I did. This is common sense. Common sense. A lot of people don't have it. They don't know how to use it.
They're not use it. So today, guys, if you didn't know, this is information on how to give a nice ass whipping, right? So this is how you do it. You send them a plane ticket if you're in a common state, and you say, "Hey, I have a gift for you. This is a free flight to New York City on this date. This is right. Jasmine in these streets, y'all.
I'm really not. I'm the most nicest person you could ever meet. I'm not. But when you catch me, when you get me.
Kim,
what's the comment?
Kim,
Pennsylvania.
Nick is in.
Kim is not from Pennsylvania. Kim is from New York. She lived there now, like for 5 minutes.
Nikki's from New York.
Right. Nikki no. Nikki hood. Nikki no. She want to go and move over. What is it? 6 states, Virginia, 6 states, and want to all of a sudden be. I think that we should establish some type of relationship, but we need to have a conversation.
See, the problem with Jazz is she do everything, so she don't care. She do everything. So she gonna be in the pen to make a teddy bears. She gonna be in the pen do all kind of things. So she not worried.
I'm versatile,
right,
and flexible.
Right.
It's fine. I'll be your bitch. I might like it. It's fine. It's alright. I do everything. I'm a chameleon. I adapt to my surroundings. Cause I'm gonna be the first one to let you know. Yeah, I'm from the hood, but I'm not hood. So I'm the punk that be in the projects. Right?
No.
I'm ratchet. I'm ratchet.
You just
I'm ratchet. I'm from the hood, but I'm not hood. I'm real.
I said it wrong. I'm not from the hood, but I'm truly hood. That's what she meant to say.
No, I am from the hood. I am from the hood.
She meant to say, I'm not from the projects, but I'm hood. That's what she meant to say.
I'm not from the projects, but I'm hood. There you go. Thank you. See?
I got you, boo.
Take two.
I got you.
Thank you, Mama.
That's what she meant to say. I'm not from the hood, but I'm hood. Okay.
I'm not from the projects, but I'm hood. Right.
You have it.
I'm hood.
Oh Lord, Jasmine has no button down, son. Laughing out loud. I gotta love you. That's what Kim said.
What Kim said?
Kim said, "Oh Lord, Jazz has no chill button."
Oh,
yeah. I gotta love her.
Jasmine need to go sit her ass down.
Jasmine,
I told Jasmine
to help herself.
No, she got ADHD TV. I tell you that all the time.
Tiana tried to be in the building, but Tiana done left. Jazz is back.
A long time ago, like an hour ago. Jasmine was like, "Yo, get out of here!" Yo, I'm like, "Let me fix my light. I'm like, Jasmine on the scene now. Yo, what up, everybody?"
Look, it don't take that much Jazz out to bring Jazz out. You can just say a few things. No, before she came on as Tiana Taylor. That's how she came.
Cool.
But
I'ma stay.
She switched up real quick and went to Tiana Taylor, aka Jasmine. Tiana Taylor, Byron. That's what she turned into, Byron.
Barry.
You see what I'm saying? This is what I gotta do with y'all. I can't. So hopefully Barry would jump on and get to see all the confessions. This is dedicated straight to him. Hopefully he made it to the apology, okay? I'm gonna have to quote with him just that quick.
I'm gonna need him to, you know how they say in the YouTube world, please fast forward to 2 minutes and 17 seconds. I need him to stop at 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
You need him to stop
at 2:17. Start at 2:17 and stop at 2:18. Because everything after that apology was just it went down.
It was down the drain. Right.
Wait.
I said it. I said it.
Like, what the fuck was that?
Right.
It was more than you did. What? I wish I would. Baby, don't you see? I apologize.
Girl.
Now tell me what to do. Fuck out of here. I'm not doing
What's
that.
going on here? I'm getting a little confused. Anywho, so right. I can't. I can't.
This is fun, ladies. I'm gonna go ahead and
We about to sign off too. Nikki, we thank you for being a part of our live for today. We had an amazing time with you. Yo, this is what we do. So now you know when you want to be entertained, we do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You can come on Friday on our live screen, even though you're on our live this time too. But we have like where we can all see each other. You can actually see Miss Tatiana, aka Jasmine, herself on a Friday when we on our other platform. So we appreciate you spending time with us. Jasmine, you have any last words? Nikki, we love you. Please stay tuned.
I do.
Technical difficulties here, but I'm gonna get better when I get back home.
Wait,
I'm not home.
wait. I have something to say. I just want to take my shades off real quick. Okay, let me fix my little. Okay, I definitely want to dedicate this episode. Let me just fix my camera. I look like clear patch up. I'm clear. I want to dedicate this episode to my friend Katrina.
Got mercy. This is why I told you do not be on that table, right? This is why I tell you. This is why I tell you.
We're just gonna keep. We're just gonna keep on talking. I want to dedicate this episode to my dearest friend Katrina Honey Smacks Cornelius. She had passed away today, so I definitely want to send my prayers, my condolences, and my heart to her family. You would truly be missed. You was valued as a friend. I love you to death.
To life.
And I hope that you're happy now. I love you.
So yes, our condolences to the family. And we pray everything goes well and that God provides everything you guys need to, send her home well. And we'll just keep you guys in our prayer. May God strengthen you. May God encourage you guys at this time. May you guys reminisce about the good time, the good things she has done, the things she wanted to do. If you can't now, maybe you guys can pick up and live out that legacy, start something in her name, whatever you guys want to do. But definitely want to tell you to take that time out and definitely make her life worth it, because she lived a life of excellence, a life of fun, a life of joy. And that's what y'all just remember her as. God doesn't put more on you guys than you can bear. So know that God's strength is with you guys and he will see y'all through.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So guys, this
Good night.
is my episode of another. Oh, we missed a comment. So one of the comments says, I'm confused. What is the purpose of this live? So once again, this is a talk show between Jazz and myself, which is called Pretty with a Touch of Jazz. And we basically come on with two dope women and we have opinions about everything. So we come on, we share our opinions, we share our views, we ask our friends to sometimes come on and share their opinions and share their views, because information is power. And the more you're informed, the more empowered you can be, whether it be something good, bad, or indifferent. This could have been something you may be facing or going through. And we basically share light on different people's feelings and their reactions on things that they may be happening in their life, things they may have seen on TV, whatever it may be. But it's a platform so people can just, number one, have fun. Because one thing we do is when people are upset, they come on our live, they leave out happy, they leave out joyous, they leave out feeling entertain. We don't come here to be a circus, but we definitely come on here so we can speak our piece and definitely have fun doing it. So that's what our show is about. We are here. We have a platform, we have a voice, and we basically are sharing our voice with some friends and families and other people. So if you have things on your mind, you might have a topic that you want Pretty and Jazz to address. You can write the topic on any one of our pages and say, hey guys, I would like you guys to talk about this because I just want someone else's opinion about it. But this is what we do. We basically talk about life experience. We talk about what happened in life, what's happening in TV, what's happening in the world. There's nothing that we can't learn from. We can always learn something new each and every day. And sometimes hearing somebody else's perspective on something sometimes give you another way to look at something. So for us, we have this platform. It's called Pretty with a Touch of Jazz. And that's what we do. Life is not always pretty, but it always could be a pretty situation out of everything in life. So with that being said, this is what we do. This is who we are. We're Pretty with a Touch of Jazz, and we talk about everything.
Let me just also add that everybody makes rice. We all just don't cook it the same. You understand? Or should I say everyone cooks rice, but we all don't make it the same. Either way you make it, also, yeah, we are a platform. And you might think, oh, it's a platform. How many platforms? Go down to the supermarket, and go down the bread aisle. And then look at how many different breads there are, how many different white breads there are, and then answer. There goes your answer. Yes, there's 17 different varieties of white bread by 17 companies, but we pick and choose which white bread we want to eat.
Right.
So again, there we go.
So we gave the people a platform. Hopefully there's a platform you will love and enjoy and have fun with, and also be interactive with. We basically open our door up to as many people that want to be a part of the platform. We're not afraid to share a platform with anyone and everyone, because why? Everyone has an opinion.
Okay, she left, but she's still there. There she goes. Pretty. And also, just because you went in a situation, other people go in that situation, but everybody's outcome is not going to be the same. You understand? And that's what and there you go. You might have a situation or about to go in a situation, and we might educate you or elevate you to come out a different way, to a different path. There's always a different path. It's called the 5-minute rule. So my 5 minutes might be your 5 minutes, or your outcome might not always be my outcome and stuff. Easier way to describe it: 2 people go in the tax place. Well, I got 3 kids, you got 3 kids. How come your income tax is greater than mine? You would think the same scenario is not. It's the same model, but it's not the same situation. It's not the same output. So that's why we come up here and we have people interact, because my experience is not going to be your experience or your outcome. And somebody might be like, yo, Jazz, wait, but I did this that way. And it's a networking platform. It's an educating platform. It's an elevating platform. It's an entertaining platform. I can use E-words all you want. So this is what we do it for. We do it because we can, and we did. And thank you for watching us. And another episode of Pretty with a Touch of Jasmine. See you Wednesday. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Bye-bye. I did.
And please, like I said, by all means, come on. So what do you have to say, Desiree? Let's speak about it. I'm going to type it. That's fine. Come on. I'm here. Jazz is here as well. She's listening. My little one is here, of course. No, you're not opening this thing. Get your bowls. So hopefully Jazz will come back. I'm waiting for Jazz to come back on. Hopefully she will join us in a second. Dad, you still typing? Please don't mind the background. My daughter is here, and of course, you know, kids don't want to stay in their room. They always want to be close to their parents, right? I know we have plenty of parents, but yeah. So do friends become enemies, or what happens when a friend? Okay, so Des says, I feel like friends becomes enemies when one outgrows the other. Wow, meaning one friend is staying in the same negative space or gets comfortable in a part of life that they're let me see more. Negative space or gets comfortable in a point in life that that's not their highest for themselves, and they envy the other friend for continuing to grow, because I resent that sometimes they don't even realize. And that's true. That is what we was talking about, that sometimes somebody they're not your enemy, but you're their enemy. And that's basically almost what you're saying, kind of, does. Like, they are, like, you don't have a problem with them, but they secretly and quietly are having a problem with you, and you kind of sometimes see it as them saying little comments, you know what I'm saying, doing little things that you're like, would a friend really do that? And then you have to realize you have to distance yourself, because their demeanor, their speaking, certain things just don't add up. It just doesn't, it's not in line, and identify what a friend is or what a friend do that. So I definitely understand exactly what you're saying, Des. That's 100% correct. When you start growing or you start shining a little brighter than sometimes your friend, it seems like your friend then does become your enemy, because they are not celebrating where you are. Because my thing is, sometimes where I'm going, my friends might not just want to go, right? Like, I might want to live in a mansion with 10 cars. You know what I'm saying? I need my bank account at least 500,000 is the minimum that's in my account. That might be what I want. But my friend might not want that. You know what I'm saying? They might be just comfortable going to work, living in the PJs, being able to buy pair of sneakers, and they Metro card is popping, or they Uber everywhere. That's what their comfortability is. And that's fine if that's their comfortability. But my thing is, don't start hating on me because, oh, I think I'm better. No, I don't think I'm anything. That's when you get, oh, she thinks she's better. That's when you start realizing that person is really saying you are better. You know what I'm saying? And that's their own feelings, right? That's how they truly feel. That has no bearings on you. But that's, like you said, that is when a friend basically start changing that, turn that corner. I guess we could say they start turning that corner from being friends to what we would say enemy. And they're technically not your enemy. You're their enemy, because they don't like who you are. You don't care. You comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You can care less. If you like it, I love it. That used to be my saying, right? Right. Okay, she thinks she's a lot. No, you think that. And exactly. So yeah. So the way was saying that the person be like, oh, you think you all that. And you be like, no, that's what you think. That's your personal thoughts. I don't think any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to accomplish my dreams and my aspirations, and you don't have none. And that's okay. If that's what you want, that's okay. And that's sometimes how I feel too, because I remember I had a friend and I really couldn't understand what really happened with our friendship. Like, we used to dream about certain things, like having babies at the same time, getting married at the same time, like everything together. Like, that was my bestie. Like, we wanted to do everything together. And it's like, when she started doing some things in line with like family more, I was in the middle of running into my career, So yes, I may have been busy in my pursuit of my career at the time of acting, which can be hard. I'm traveling a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm chasing that vision. So, I might not be here. I might be in this state one day. I might be here because I'm really chasing that vision. And then it was like, I don't know what happened, but just like, oh, she's getting married. I'm supposed to be in a wedding. And if she sees this, she sees this. I don't care. It is what it is. If she want to address it, this is the time, right? So I'm being very transparent about my life. And so I I was supposed to be in a wedding, but then it was like all of a sudden she just started giving me that like cold shoulder. Like she never said she didn't want me to be in a wedding, but she stopped giving me the information. Like, when is the fitting? Oh, we haven't said it yet. And then I found out you had it already. And it's just like, why wouldn't you? I'm never going to know when stuff is unless you give it to me. Oh, I thought you was busy. And I'm just like, You know, Des, like, I don't understand what you, like, I felt like I was confused because that's supposed to be my friend. Like, if you supposed to be my friend, like, you supposed to keep me updated. This is your wedding. I'm trying to do whatever I need to do to help be a part of this, celebrate with you. Like, I want to celebrate with you. You're my friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make my schedule conducive to my friend. And hopefully, you know, I want to be there. And this is the biggest day we waited for. We planned for since kids. And it was like she just booted me out. And I felt like, yes, it's okay. I felt like she booted me out because of that silent little envy of my career. And it was just like, it was weird, but we're not enemies, but we definitely aren't really friends like that. You know, if you understand what I'm saying. So it was very weird for me. And it hurt for a long time because I never understood what happened. Like, what happened? Like, why would you just cut me out? Like, we've been friends from elementary school. Like, why would you just cut me out like that? Like, what happened? So I don't know. I guess, you know, some things you will know and some things you will never know. It's sad though. Because to this day, sometimes I still think about her. So that's the crazy part too. So yes, Des, thank you so much for sharing. And if you want to comment on what I'm saying too, you like, it could be helpful. I would appreciate it. I don't know what happened to my co-host Jazz. I thought she would be here with me, but she disappeared on us, sister. So it's just me. But yes, please comment, share, add your feedback, your input. We could talk about it. But yep, that's what happens when a friend becomes an enemy. And my thing, me and Jazz was saying, I'm like, sometimes they don't want to become enemies. It's just, I don't even know what to call it, right? Sometimes, like, any other comments? Any other statements? Anyone else want to share? Like, is there anything you could do about it? Do you try to make it up? I know Jazz was just here and she apologized to a person because one of her friends just became a frenemy and she didn't really want that to happen. So I told her my cousin, Nikki, told her she needs to apologize. So she apologized straight on our podcast, and she said, oh, you're in my mind. You are not enemies, but their mind, what? But in their mind, you are a BC. They resent your growth. That's the fact. I don't know what BC means. So you gotta help me out. Like, I'm kind of like, so what does BC mean? But in their mind, you are BC. What's BC? What's BC? What's BC? Jackson, don't make a mess. Eat it and stop playing with your food. Oh, because thank you. I'm kind of be slow into these abbreviations sometimes. Okay. But in their mind, because you are, but in their mind, you are because they resent your growth. That's a fact. So yeah, and that was the thing with her. So I didn't really know what it was, but I know our friendship has never been the same. And to be honest, we're not even friends. And I question, like, how does that happen? Like, but I guess you said it right. You said it best, kind of, D. Like, it is that sudden little envy that's there that people don't want to talk about. Because I feel like if I've always been the type of person, like, if me and you friends and you start shining, oh, I'm happy because we friends. You shine, I shine. Listen, you know who did it the best? Gail and Oprah. Oh, Gail did not stop Oprah from shining. Shoot, she was fanning that flame. You know why? Because just being her friend, look who Gail is now. She popping. She making her own way now. But she was known as Oprah's friend. Right? So I don't understand why if your friend is popping, oh, you should be celebrating with them if they popping, because guess what? If that's your friend and y'all riding, they're not going to leave you behind, because guess what? They're going to need somebody to hang out with. Hello, who doesn't benefit from that? Listen, people, we got the game twisted. And that's why I tell you, you got the game twisted. Never hate on your friend. If your friend is popping, encourage her to pop the more. If your friend is popping, help her get to a popping factor even quicker. Because guess what? The more she goes up, she's going to bring you with her. And it doesn't matter if you're not shining right at that moment. But because you with her, somebody wants to know your name. Somebody wants to know more about you, because even if they only using you to get to her, it doesn't matter, because eventually your name will begin to ring bells and you will begin to make a way for yourself. Because my thing is, we got to learn how to leverage each other. See, we got the wrong mentality. We think, oh, we look at the crabs in a barrel as like, oh, they trying to pull them down. No, they trying to let him go up and say, oh, I'm going to hold on to you because you going up. I want to go up too. They're not trying to pull them down. See, it's the way you look at the picture. You can look at the picture as the cup half empty, or you can look at it as half full. It's all the way how you look at it. I looked at the crabs like, oh, he like, oh, nigga, you getting out? I'm holding on because I want out too. He wasn't trying to pull him back in the barrel. That's what we've been taught. Oh, y'all like crabs in the barrel. Y'all just pull each other back. No, nigga, I'm trying to hold on because you're going up. I want to go with you. So don't leave me behind. I'm going to hold on to you. Okay? It's like the balloon that's flying in the sky. The only way you can fly, you got to hold on to the balloon. So we got to stop taking that same mindset, and we got to start shifting our mindset and stop looking at like, oh, no. If you see your friend popping, celebrate her success. I see my girls popping, I be like, girl, what you need? I'm Nick. You want me to drive? You need somebody to ride with you? Why? Because guess what? If she's in the building with a bunch of celebrities, guess who's in the building with her? Guess whose name will start ringing the bell? Guess what? See, we got the game twisted. Let me start kicking a little bit truth here. Kim Kardashian wasn't nobody. She was hanging with Paris Hilton. See, y'all got the game twisted. Nobody knew who Kim Kardashian was. She was Paris' friend. And her being Paris' friend, people wanted to know who she was. And now look at her and her family. All because she had a friend named Paris Hilton that she was in pictures with. And they said, who is this girl in this picture? Then Paris took her to a few places. Then she started hanging with a few celebrities. And then she started dating a few celebrities. And then one thing led to another. And guess what? We've been keeping up with the Kardashians ever since. But it started because she was a good friend. And she supported her friend. And her friend opened the door for her to be successful today. So I'm telling you, people, if your friend is popping, pop with them. Celebrate with them. Give them all the flame they need to continue to pop. Because if y'all truly friends, they're going to bring you to a place where you desire to be anyway. Don't hate. Participate. I'm telling you. So my girl Jazz did not come back on. So I don't want to keep anybody too long. But guys, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about friends becoming enemies. I feel like I try not to make any enemies. If me and my friends have any type of, conversations, or I hope that we could all be women and friends enough. We care enough. Even though we say we don't care, but we do care enough to just be honest and truthful to each other and give each other the truth. Even if it hurts, I'd rather hear the truth from a person I do call a friend, because my thing is, there's different levels to friendship. I don't got to speak to you every day to consider you a friend. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully vice versa. So I'm just saying to anybody that is my friend, isn't my friend. I don't know who we are. We might not know who we are. But if we did call each other friends once upon a time, and there's a situation that you might feel uncomfortable with, I'm being honest and I'm being open and very transparent on my situation and say, listen, come to me, because I'm willing enough and woman enough to say, if I did something to offend you and I don't know about it, I will apologize. But if I don't know about something, I can't apologize for what I don't know. I can't take responsibility for what I don't know. So let's always be woman enough or man enough. If you have a friend and you really call that person a friend, or you ever thought that person was a friend, give them that give them at least the respect to give them the truth on what maybe make you step back. Give them the truth on what may have made you feel like, you know what, I don't really feel like I'm feeling that person no more. Give them at least the ability to say, you know what, this is what I felt you did. I didn't appreciate it, but I did want you to know, because I don't want you to hear it from somebody else. Because a lot of times, if we feel a way, we are going to tell somebody. And not saying it's going to come back to that person. It might not come back right away. It might take a little time, but it may get back. And I think the person would feel better if it came from you, because I believe in relationships, both parties have, most of the time, the same feelings to each other, especially if you call each other friends, y'all hanging out, y'all doing things, you know what I'm saying? Give each other that. Give your friend that you call the friend at least the ability to state what they may have done to make you fall back. If they don't know, don't ever assume a friend knows why you pull back. Because a lot of times the friend doesn't really know why you pull back. You just pull back. And they may have never known, but give them at least that satisfaction to know why. Give them that. You know, and even if you decide you don't really want to be friends with them, and that's cool too, because my thing is, I'm okay. Once I tell you my piece and you decide not to rock with me no more, I don't really care. Because I shared to you my truth. If you don't want to accept me as a friend, no problems, no sweat. If I see you in the street, I'll be called you. Hey, what's up? How are you? You know what I'm saying? How's the family? Okay, cool. And I'll keep it pushing. And vice versa. You might do the same thing. But give each other at least that respect to be able to not have that awkwardness when you see each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, have that, like, you know, we just, you know what I'm saying? We decided to walk our way, but we know where each other both land. We both know where each other, each other feels. So with that being said, I'm going to eventually sign off. Thank you guys that came apart and was a part of our conversation for today. Like I said, if you guys want to talk about this more, just always put it in my comments. Put it on my page and say, Hail Pretty, I would love to talk about Friends a little more. I felt it was good. I appreciate it. I learned a lot. And we can have this conversation again. And so with that being said, thank you. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And we will be back at it with a new topic on Wednesday. Good night. What are you doing, Jackson? Oh, good night, YouTube family.